This is horrific. Plane crashes off San Diego. 6 feared dead after small Cessna 414 plane crashes into Pacific Ocean off San Diego coast. A major search and rescue operation is underway after a small twin-engine plane crashed into the Pacific Ocean off the coast of San Diego on Sunday afternoon, leaving 6 people missing and feared dead. Now let's get into the story in detail on this AI podcast.
Okay, let's get into this. Picture it. A beautiful, clear Sunday afternoon. You're off the coast of San Diego.
Just a normal day, seems like.
Exactly. And then suddenly, witnesses see a plane just falling towards the ocean.
It's quite a dramatic start to this incident.
It really is. So today, we're diving into that moment, looking at some article excerpts about this tragic event, a private plane crash into the Pacific.
And 6 people missing, now presumed lost. It's grim.
Very grim. Our goal here is, to quickly pull out the key facts from these sources, understand what they tell us happened.
And as we look at this material, the details are quite vivid, even if the picture's incomplete, right? It shows how fast things can go wrong.
Totally. And the immediate aftermath authorities were facing.
Yeah.
So, okay, the basics from the article. This happened Sunday afternoon, maybe 12:45 p.m., roughly 3 miles west of Point Loma, that's in San Diego.
And the plane?
It was a Cessna 414, an older one from 1970, twin engine.
Okay, twin engine. And it had just taken off.
Yeah, very recently departed San Diego International, supposedly heading east towards Phoenix.
But obviously it didn't make it. Crashed into the Pacific.
And the 6 people aboard, still missing, presumed lost.
What really seems to capture the sheer suddenness of it all in the source material is the eyewitness account.
Right. There was a surfer nearby.
Yes. Tyson Wazlowski. He was right there near Point Loma, saw the whole thing. It's quite a chilling perspective.
And this is where the description in the article gets really specific and honestly kind of haunting.
What did he say he saw?
Wazlowski told reporters he saw the plane first coming down at an angle. Said it didn't look right.
Okay. Not a normal descent.
Then it apparently went into some clouds for a moment.
Yeah.
But when it came back out,
Yeah.
he said it was descending straight into the water, full throttle.
Wow. Full throttle. That's intense. And straight down, nose first.
That's what the source quotes him saying. It really paints a picture of a rapid, maybe uncontrolled dive.
And suggests high speed on impact. What else did he notice?
Just the sound, or lack of it. After the splash, he said it went dead silent within seconds.
Just silence. Chilling.
And, the source doesn't just leave it at the visual. It adds some technical context, too.
Like the plane's registration.
Exactly. Registered to a company called Optimal Health Systems out of Pima, Arizona.
Okay.
And importantly, there's flight tracking data. FlightAware, the service people use.
Right. Tracks flights. Did it show anything?
It seems to back up the eyewitness story. The data confirms the plane's path after takeoff, and then a sudden, really sharp loss of altitude.
And radar contact?
Yeah. Gone. Right at the time and place the crash was reported.
So the visual report of this steep, fast dive and the electronic data showing a sudden drop, they align.
Pretty closely, seems like.
Which, immediately makes you ask, what could cause that? A twin-engine plane just after takeoff doing something like that?
Yeah, what kind of failure leads to that specific scenario?
Yeah.
The response, according to the article, was immediate. Big multi-agency effort.
Coast Guard involved, I assume.
Oh, yeah. Coast Guard, San Diego Lifeguards, Border Patrol, Customs, even Harbor Police. Air and sea search started right away.
And they found something, right? A debris field.
They did, located it fairly quickly. About 3 miles off Point Loma, like the witness said.
How deep is the water there?
The article mentions around 200 feet deep.
That's significant. Not shallow.
Definitely not. And the source is clear. Despite finding debris, by Sunday night, no survivors, no bodies recovered.
Just debris. A tough situation.
Yeah. And the search didn't stop. The article says it went on overnight into Monday.
Still actively searching them.
Right. The Coast Guard cutter Sea Otter stayed out there, and they had helicopters, Jayhawks, back up searching at first light Monday.
But those conditions, 200 feet deep, that makes recovery incredibly difficult.
That's what officials like a Petty Officer Ryan Graves, quoted in the piece, confirmed. Location of debris known, but the depth and underwater conditions are major obstacles.
And the investigation, that's underway too.
Standard procedure. The NTSB, the National Transportation Safety Board, they've launched their official investigation.
So they'll be the ones trying to figure out the cause.
Exactly. Their job now.
Yeah.
The source also noted that the names of the 6 people on board hadn't been released yet, pending family notifications,
Of course. Standard, but difficult waiting for those families.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So pulling it all together from these sources, you've got this sudden violent crash described by an eyewitness, backed up by tracking data.
You have a large search effort that found debris, but sadly, no survivors in deep water.
And now, an official investigation trying to piece together why. Hope for finding anyone alive seems to have, diminished.
Right. The focus shifts to recovery and finding answers.
And the central mystery, really based only on what's in these sources, is what happened in those moments after takeoff.
What could cause a twin-engine plane to suddenly behave like that? The full throttle nose-first plunge? That's the core question the material leaves us with.
It really is. It just makes you pause. Think about that eyewitness account again, seeing the plane disappear into clouds, then reappear in that final dive. What does that image coming from the source make you wonder about those last terrifying seconds for the people inside?
What could have caused the Cessna 414 to crash shortly after takeoff? Don't forget to comment it. Thanks.